Hi, my name is Jean and this is my channel Learn with Jean. In today's video, I'm excited to give you 3 ChatGPT prompts you can use in building your online business. If you have seen all the rage about AI, but you haven't yet touched it, I'm here to tell you, go ahead, try it out and see for yourself. I have shown friends and neighbors how to use ChatGPT who didn't even know how it could do wonders for them in crafting a cover letter or redoing their resume, and they are blown away. I'm here to give you 3 prompts that you can use that I've used in redoing my landing page copy, to testing out my customer avatar. And I'm going to provide you 3 ChatGPT prompts that you can use in exploring building an online business. I'm going to show you what the prompts are. I'm going to show you how they work in ChatGPT and really some best practices and tips for leveraging AI in your business. It is such a time saver. It can be a really great brainstorming tool. My brain only has a limited knowledge and it's consumed by a lot of distractions and worries and content, and ChatGPT is a wealth of knowledge that can spit out anything that I ask. The goal of this is to show you how you can take advantage and explore the world of AI in your business and how you can use it for many different projects. Now let's get started with how you might explore some potential avatars in ChatGPT. I'm going to use this example that my sister is workshopping, which is how to evaluate and how to edit your wardrobe so that it really reflects your personality. So her targeting is exploring whether there is a need for style, not just from a clothing and shopping perspective, but more of an inner transformation that reflects on the outside. So what she's doing is exploring whether there's a need for this kind of training, course, and solution. And she wants to know where she might potentially target customers, what kind of age groups, what kind of pain points. And so we're going to use ChatGPT and explore some potential customer avatars. The goal is to see if this resonates with what her initial research has been, some conversations she's had, and then explore how to take this demographic and persona. We're going to explore how to take this persona and then narrow it down further. I'm going to show you how to take the same prompt inside ChatGPT, narrow it down further so that you can decide where you're going to start posting your content. And then lastly, I'm going to share with you how you can use ChatGPT for some content messaging prompts that you can use when you're posting online to get more feedback and market research. So I've already set this up so that we can save ourselves some time. And as you can see, I put into the prompt, I try to give context because this is really important when you're learning to use AI, is as much context as possible is helpful. So I said, I'm looking to build an online business offering training that teaches people how and who feel like their wardrobe and style doesn't reflect who they are. Can you help me explore potential target groups between 50 plus and 40 plus women? So basically, I want to know potential target groups over 50 for men and over 40 for women. This is because she's had some conversations. She's worked with clients that are older than 50 who have done this kind of work and who are interested in this kind of work. And she's also spoken to women who are in career transition who are interested in this subject as well. And so I love that ChatGPT has already given me some ideas on where to go. So I said for 50 and older men, what do I understand about this demographic? They're experiencing career transitions, retirement, or reinvention. Some of their common needs: wardrobe update for post-retirement, style help for dating after divorce or widowhood, and confidence for dressing for age without looking, quote, old. So these are great. This resonates with what her experiences has been. And talking about challenges, where to target for content. And then they've given me some more profile details about a demographic for targeting women over 40. What are their challenges post-motherhood, career transition, an identity of who am I, and what kind of work am I doing that shows up in my daily life? How does that reflect in the way that I dress? Is the way that I'm dressed really reflecting that creativity that I'm looking to burst out of myself? And whatever else that she has been talking to people about. And so this is great. So it gives me all this great comparison. And then they give me some guidance. And so this is just their recommendation. I think the best thing to do is not to target both. I would first make some content that kind of speaks to both demographics in a very generalized way, using language like pain points that really resonate with your customer. So using language such as transformation, challenges of identity, challenges of being divorced, or a career transition. Kids are all grown up. Now, I feel like I don't want to look like a mom anymore. I want to look like more of a mature mom whose kids are grown up and I'm looking to step into a new role. So that kind of thing can really help you when you decide and explore your online business customer avatar. Now, after this, what I would suggest you do is narrow this down further. Let's say like her focus is on men right now because she has a lot more data and research speaking to men than women. Then what I would do is go into ChatGPT and say, I like to narrow this down. I can say, I'd like to focus on the 50 plus demographic for men. Can you give me can you help me flesh out the pain points from men who have said they are divorced or widowed and their outer appearance doesn't match where they're going? And so I'm going to ask for some deeper pain points because then I'm going to take all of this and then put it into a document and then use it into my content and messaging. Now, what I want to say is AI gives you a lot of ideas, can be good for brainstorming and research, but I always recommend you evaluate and assess whether this really resonates with you. Because I think it's easy for a machine to give an answer, but it's more important for us to listen to our intuition and to hear whether that's really the direction that we want to go. Otherwise, what's going to happen is that you're going to find you're going to start targeting everything that the machine says you could target, and you find that that's not really the direction you want to go. So as always, use this as research, but always listen to your own intuition and the prompting and nudging of where you're being led to, because that is ultimately what's going to transform your business and actually move things in your business. Now, what would be helpful is if I take this feedback and continue to talk to more people, because research is key. You want to validate and get market feedback to make sure this resonates and lines up with what they're saying. So you want to see if shopping stresses people out. It's maybe because it's not about shopping. Maybe what she said is like a lot of the folks that she's talked to that are men find that they go and shop for clothes, but that doesn't really help them in the end because they're just shopping without any kind of direction. And maybe the idea is they need someone to guide them how to look for the clothes that really speak to them. And then we're talking about some emotional drivers because this is important. Messaging and pain points is really about the emotion, appealing to their heart, appealing to what is bothering them and ailing them and paining them. The most important is you want to appeal to their emotions because that's really what gets them to listen to you, to hear what you have to say, and ultimately to opt in to hear more from you. Because if you don't use the kind of language and feeling that really resonates and speaks to them, it's not going to move them. And you want to be able to move them and get them to hear from you even more. And then now they give you some ideas on how you can position your training. So this is all good and dandy, and let's just continue to use ChatGPT and say, okay, this is great. Now give me some email, give me some social media content that I can use for Instagram. And so now I started out with ChatGPT asking them to help me explore customer target. Then I asked ChatGPT to narrow down my customer target and flush out their pain points. And now I can ask ChatGPT to help me to generate content for Instagram posts. So they give me some great ideas, and ultimately these are great ideas and you won't be able to do it all on your own. So have someone to help you take these ideas to explore, talk it over, and then plug it into some kind of social media calendar scheduler and post it, because that will give you ultimately the best results, is to workshop this further with someone else and then generate some ideas and direction for the content. What colors do you want to use? What kind of tone do you want to use? This is all just good starting point, and I would just copy all this, put it into a document, and then work with a coach and start implementing these to build your online business. I hope this helps. Let me know if you have questions, comments, or feedback, and how I can help you. I will put these 3 prompts in the description, and feel free to reach out with questions or feedback. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.